action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden in Midtown Manhattan. Tonight, the New York Knicks getting set to match up with the Toronto Raptors. The Knicks able to win the opening tip, and we're underway here at Madison Square Garden. Jay, the Knicks searched long and hard for their next head coach. They chose David Fizdale. Why was this the right choice?
Well, first off, he's a two-time NBA champion as assistant coach with D. Wade and LeBron James from Miami Heat, and I got some time to spend with him down in Miami at D. Wade's fantasy camp. He is hard and very stern, but it comes from a brotherly place. His ability to build the right culture in New York will be imperative, but it all starts with that kind of teaching.
Knocks it down off the step back.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Porter. Finish that. Fred VanVleet. Nothing going here on that drive. Pascal Siakam. Shot from the lane won't go. Randall to Brunson. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Knocks it down from mid-range.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill, and you still knocked it down.
Toronto with the basketball. Fred VanVleet. Rebounds pulled down by New York. Rose into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Here comes the screen. Brunson. Juan Hernan-Gomez with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, eh?
Fires the three. Defense played it well. Randall missed the three. Fred VanVleet. Pascal Siakam. Here comes the screen. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Rose to Brunson. Oh, had him going there for a second. Layup goes down. Well done.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Fred VanVleet. Oh, errant pass as it's taken away. Rose into the front court. Leads 4. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Coach of the Knicks signals for a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Substitutions, New York. Into the game for the Toronto Raptors, number 24.
New York with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
That's what happens when you don't force shots. They were patient, they used almost the entire shot clock, and at the end, they got a wide open look.
Fred VanVleet to Porter. Nothing going here on that drive. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Has a look. Rebound hauled in by New York. Brunson. From long range. Smothering D.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
See the screen, see it.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. He'll let one fly from half court. First quarter in the books. The Knicks have the lead. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Here comes the screen. Off the assist.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First try, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Jay, what do you make of the pressure on this franchise? A whole country is watching.
Pressure makes diamonds, my friend. So if you're your jury, you're throwing everything at the wall and you're seeing what sticks. Because the goal is to win now. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, but right now.
Possession lies with New York. Here comes the screen. Takes stock of the floor. And he buries it.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Screen coming. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still, you got to make that one.
To Fournier. Looks like the ball was still in the cylinder. New blood coming in for both sides.
For the Toronto Raptors, number 41, Juan Hernan-Gomez. Into the game for the Knicks, number 23.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. McCall to Stanley Johnson. Surveys the floor. Johnson to McCall. Here comes the screen. Can't connect. Has to know what's a good shot and what isn't. Screen coming.
Big pick right there.
Oh, emphatic slam. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes two of us.
From the painted area, won't go down. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. To Stanley Johnson. Nothing going here on that drive. Johnson to Young. 5 to shoot for Toronto. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout for the Knicks, as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
Thanks to those who have already participated in this community event.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Rose. To Brunson. Here's a chance from long range. Misfires. It's no good. To Van Vliet. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Thaddeus Young at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 67%. Nope, first one does not go. Knocks down the second after missing the first. New York Knicks basketball to Julius Randle. Probing the defense. Hernan Gomez with the rebound. Fred Van Vliet to Young. Short jumper won't go down. Rose into the front court. His guys should be able to get the final shot. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Derrick Rose, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 82%. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Deep three at the buzzer. Time expires. The Knicks have the lead.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Knicks have themselves a close game after 2 quarters. And these guys have every reason to feel good about how they scored effectively in that opening half. Great offensive display. Have a look at the leading scorers for the New York Knicks. The Raptors aren't down by much after 2 quarters. And when the losing team is shooting this well from the field, you know you're in for a special night. These are the guys getting buckets for the Toronto Raptors.
Game track. Bench points.
The NBA season is long, and these days, starters take rest days. And that's why it's so important to have bench players that can be productive like we're seeing here today.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win. And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Pick coming, pick coming.
For 3, Van Vliet denied. Have to like the defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Brunson. Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in, count the basket.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Fred Van Vliet. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Rose. Down to Randall. And counted at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
New York in control of the basketball. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Fred Van Vliet to Porter. Mitchell Robinson pins it. That's his 3rd block this evening. The shot, almost. Rose into the front court. Up by 3. To Brunson. The drive, right to the basket. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
I'd say his game is translating to the league just fine.
Fred VanVleet to Porter. Otto Porter, better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Julius Randle. Rose. To Brunson. Here comes the screen. Brunson. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Gets it to go. And the foul.
The most important part for the offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm. And that's what we saw.
And he hits.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Oh my goodness! Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
Scores from the post.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Fred VanVleet to McCaw. Here comes the screen. McCaw over to the right side. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
To Brunson. Stanley Johnson with the 2.
Okay, Stanimal, same pot but different grease with the head coach Dwayne Casey. I like this tempo that you're playing at.
Now the coach of the Knicks gonna signal for a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Shot from in close, no good. Oh, working hard there, collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
McCaw. Here comes the screen. Shot clock winding down. Not that time.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting.
Third quarter comes to an end. The Knicks have the lead. The Knicks to inbound here to start the fourth quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
And the basket good at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Fred VanVleet to Porter. On a pass stolen by the Knicks.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Rose. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Derrick Rose at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. The free throw good as he completes the three-point play, and the lead is up to 9. Toronto has the basketball. Fred VanVleet. To Young. Beyond the arc for 3. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Short jumper off the mark. To VanVleet. And he hits.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
To Rose. Fournier. That pass taken away by Toronto. Has a chance. Almost, but no good. Rose into the front court. Lead stands at 7. To Julius Randle. Rose. Toronto with the basketball. Throws it down.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Rose into the front court. Leads 5. To Brunson. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Fires the 3.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First one, count it. second of three, no good. Fred VanVleet. From the painted area, won't go down. The follow won't go either. Rose into the front court. His team up by 7. To Brunson. Derrick Rose slams it down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Fred VanVleet. Not going to have it this time.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Five on the shot clock. To VanVleet. Lets it fly from long range. That's good D. Shot no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Brunson. Not today. Now the Raptors going to use a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench.
For your next group event, availability is limited, so you must act now. Visit our team website for more details.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Entering the game for the Raptors, number 3, OG Anunoby.
Pascal Siakam to VanVleet. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Now a steal as the Raptors have it. And he's going to the free throw line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Oh, he missed them both. It's a victory for the Knicks as they take care of business at home. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation.
The Knicks. Put one in the win column.